Hey, welcome back everybody. Steve Looney here from GraphicDesignerTips.com. This is episode number 5 of my new Adobe Illustrator CC 2014 series. And in this episode, I'm going to be speaking about something that is so awesome for streamlining your workflow, and it's multiple artboards, which came about in, I think, Adobe Illustrator CS4. Now, I always talk about artboards all the time because it's the type of thing where if you do a number of designs for a client, if we zoom out and we have this whole huge canvas, we could put artboards everywhere on this canvas. And we could have so many designs on one actual file. Now, you obviously don't want to make all your clients' designs on one file, but if you have maybe a specific design that is like, an 8.5:11, and then the client says, okay, we're going to take out another ad in another newspaper where it's like half the size, or it's like, it's instead of portrait, it's now landscape. You might want to keep them in the same artboard, the same file with different artboards. Another thing that artboards is good for is, as you can see on my thumbnail here, I'll go into the actual branding package. This is a branding package that I finished for a client of mine. Here's the finalized logo, the business card, front and back, the letterhead, and the envelope. Now, what's cool about this is I can actually go to File and save a PDF, and it'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artboards. Okay, I can add the bleeds on the PDF. I can just say specific PDF, so number 2 or number 3 or number 4 or number 5. I can come in here and say, hey, the client needs their logo as a web form, so I'd go save for web right here, and then I would turn into a PNG, transparent, or whatever. So I use this file, instead of what like I used to do was have one folder for business card, for a business card file, one folder for a letterhead. It was so annoying to have to do that. So here is how you set up multiple artboards in Adobe Illustrator. First thing you want to do is you want to come up to File, New, okay, and we're going to name this Test Artboards, okay, and we're going to select just a regular print profile. I'm going to change my units to inches, which is what I'm used to. And right in here is where you want to do it. Now, I'm going to show you another way to make artboards too, because, hey, if you're already in the middle of a document and then you want to make an artboard, you shouldn't have to come back and make a new document. So you could either do, say we come in here, we do, say, 4 artboards. This is the space in between the artboards, so I'll make this, like an inch. Columns, how many columns you want them to go in, because you can make the grid go a specific way. You could have your artboards go over to the right and then down, or down and up. Just play around with these. But right now I'm just going to do arrange by row, and I'm going to hit OK. Now you're going to notice, boom, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 artboards. And if you select an artboard, you're going to notice that the dark line on the artboard actually gets a little darker. So you're selecting that artboard. You can also come down here into your artboards and watch every time I click one, you're going to see another one highlight. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, cool. What you can do to change these artboards is a few things. You can come into here in this little icon over here, and you can click that. And now you can go into your artboard options for this specific artboard. All right. The only problem with that is I like to work with all artboards at the same time if I can. So what I like to do is I like to come up to the top here where it says Document Setup. And we're now going to come into Edit Artboards, and literally what you can do is you can select an artboard, just click, just so you can kind of get the feel of this. All right, you can make these artboards shorter, like this. You can move them around anywhere you want. I like to obviously have everything nice and clean and neat and lined up. All right, you can also come up in here into the width and height and say I need a 4x4 for like a left chest on a screen printing. Now, while you're here, you can either hit Escape, or you can click on the main selection tool and just click off, and now you have your artboard set. You cannot move them at this point. Again, you have to go back into Document Setup, Edit Artboards, click on the artboard, and move it to where you want it to be. Now, it's also going to show the name of the artboard up here. So this is Artboard 4, and that's how you rearrange artboards, and that's how you set them up. So it's pretty simple, the artboards, but grasping the whole thing. I have files for, like, for instance, I do all my stuff on Facebook when I put stuff in my portfolio. I have one artboard file, one file with like 30 to 40 different artboards. Say and that's my logo file. My next one's my business card. So I don't have to have all these extra files. You can have them all within one file. So artboards are really cool. Let me know in the comments below if you use artboards, if you just discovered them because of this video. Just leave a comment saying hi. And make sure you subscribe to my channel so you Do not miss my videos when they come out. And that's it, everybody. My name is Steve Looney from graphicdesignertips.com. I hope you have a great night. Peace.